By the mid-1950s, more and more people were getting a taste of a foreign country. The first common destination was, not surprisingly, France, but it was all a little bit different on the other side of the Channel.
Goodbye, England, you wave, and you're off for the day. Off to the continent for a day of wine and wonders, and back in time for a good night cup of cocoa. Tomorrow, someone will ask you where you were yesterday, and you'll say, ever so casually, I nipped over to France for the day just for a change of scenery, you know. If you're a bad sailor, you'll be in good company. Then before you've had time to say mal de mer, there'll be land ahoy. A foreign land, France, yet so close to our own country that a passport really does seem a most absurd formality. As you step ashore in France, you may be thinking that the Frenchmen on the quayside could just as easily be Englishmen. And then you discover that you can hardly understand a word they're saying. They're different, after all, you find, and so is this way of spending the day. On the beach, it's the same old sun that shines down on Blackpool, but there's something you can't pin down that makes it just that little bit different. Maybe it was the wine you had with your lunch. Or maybe it's the bikinis. It's nice to relax in a deck chair, but really you could do with the exercise, and you don't need to speak the language to play beach ball. What, dear? Yes, dear.
Failing that, you could always try Stevenage in Hertfordshire, one of a number of new towns built in the late 1950s, promising families a whole new way of living. They were modern, spacious, functional and clean, light years away from life in Britain's city centres.
Notice the refreshing absence of traffic congestion. That's because no vehicles are allowed in the shopping area. Wherever one turns, the outlook is gay and eye-catching. The designers and architects have gone all out for comfort and simplicity. For instance, there are no curbs to hamper prams or pedestrians. Street lighting is contemporary and effective and blends in with the strictly functional surroundings. One of the first things that strikes the visitor is the sense of spaciousness. There are no cramped back streets or narrow little windows overlooking blank brick walls, which are a common feature of far too many of our towns. You'll have already noticed how the rural look of Stevenage has been retained by leaving many of the original trees apparently growing out of the concrete. Here, then, is the design for living of the future. A town planned down to the last nail, planned to be lived in and enjoyed by 80,000 of the citizens of tomorrow.